Welcome to Pocket of Peace Yoga. I'm delighted you've chosen to join me. We're going to start today lying down on our mats in reclined teepee. So bring your feet to the side edges of the mat. Let your knees fall in to rest against one another. Lay all the way down. Shoulder blades tucked under. Palms face up. Let's just take a few breaths here. And straighten your legs long on the mat. Lift your arms overhead. Big stretch, fingertip to toe tip. And as you exhale, sigh it all out. Walk your feet over to the left corner of your mat. And then bring your arms and kind of shimmy your head and shoulders to the upper left corner. Feel a lovely side stretch on the right side of our bodies. Then come back to center and walk your feet to the lower right corner of the mat and your arms and head and shoulders shimmy to the upper right corner. And come back to center. Another big stretch from fingertip to toe tip. As you exhale, bring your arms down alongside your body and hug your legs into your body. Maybe gently rock from side to side. And when you come back to center, place your hands on your knees and then rotate your legs around in circles. In one direction. And then circle around in the other direction. Come back to center. Place your left foot on the mat with your knee still bent. Lengthen your right leg on the mat. And on the inhale, we're going to bend the right knee, slide your right foot up. And then exhale, let your right leg fall over to the right. Inhale, bring your leg back up. And then exhale, lengthen your leg on the mat again. Let's do that 2 more times, just moving at the pace of your own breath. Bring your right foot on the mat with your knee bent and lengthen your left leg. And then inhale, slide your left foot up on the mat, knee is bent. Exhale, let your left leg fall to the left. Inhale, leg comes up. Exhale, slide your foot out again. And 2 more times on this side. Straighten both legs long on the mat, and again, reach overhead, big stretch, fingertip to toe tip, and exhale, hug both legs in toward your body again. Release your arms down by your side, lower your feet about hip distance apart. As we prepare for bridge pose, press into the soles of your feet as your hips lift and pause. And lower down. And one more time, we'll press into our feet, hips lift. Maybe the right heel lifts and lowers, left heel lifts and lowers. Maybe both heels lift and lower down. And lower your back to the mat. Bring your feet out to the side edge of the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, let your legs fall over to the left and pause here. And inhale, legs come up. Exhale, they fall over to the right and pause. And we lift. Let's do that 2 more times. Now 1 more time each side. And as our legs are over to the right, go ahead and roll your body onto the right side and gently press yourself up into a seated position. Option here to sit on a yoga block or perhaps sit on a blanket folded up to give your hips just a little height so they're above your knees, if that's more comfortable for you. Also, an option if you would like to have your legs extended out in front of you instead of bent, whatever is most comfortable for your body today. Inhale here with the crown of the head lifted, and as you exhale, turn your head over your left shoulder, and then lower your chin down. And lift your gaze, come back to center. Turn, lower the chin down, gaze lifts, and back to center. Let's do that 1 more time. Bring our shoulders forward and up and back and down, forward, up, back and down, And now reverse. Inhale as our shoulders come back and up. Exhale as they come forward and down. One more time. Inhale as you bring your left arm up, fingertips to the sky, big reach, and lower down, and right arm lifts and reach, and lowers, and again we reach, lower, and reach, lower, and now both arms reach. And as we exhale, arms come out to the side. And then inhale as you take your arms further back. And then exhale, big hug. Chin comes to your chest, gently round your back. Release your arms down. Inhale your arms up again. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, arms come back further. Exhale, and now cross the opposite arm on top. Big hug, chin to chest. Release your arms down. Then we're going to start circling our upper body. It could be small circles, gently getting larger as we go around, or maybe you just want to stick to a smaller space. This is your practice, whatever feels good for you. And now we'll switch directions. Back to center. Inhale as we sit up nice and tall. And exhale as we twist over to the left. One hand behind you, one on your thigh. Gaze over your back shoulder. And we're not forcing the twist deeper by using our hands. They're just here to hold us steady. We come back to center. Inhale nice and tall, and exhale we twist. And we come back to center. Now let's come to hands and knees for tabletop. And we'll start with a couple cat and cow. So inhale as your hips lift, belly drops, chest drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, tuck your chin to chest, round your back, hips tuck under. And again, hips lift, belly drops, chest drops, gaze lifts. And exhale. Chin to chest, round your back, hips tuck under. We come back to table. Now our right foot and our left hand are going to slide to the edge of the mat and then reach. Come back to table. Left foot, right hand, slide to the edge. Reach and table. Let's do that one more time. Slide and reach and table. And we slide and reach and table. Now keeping your hands where they are, Extend your right leg back and up. Over to the left, your toes tuck under, gaze over your left shoulder. And bring your upper body forward. Lift your leg up, back behind you, and to table. Now left leg extends back, up, over to the right, toes tuck under, gaze over your right shoulder. Bring your upper body back to center, and leg comes back to table. Now we'll do some circles here, circling the hips, and also bring your arms around and maybe feeling a gentle stretch in your wrist. And again, whatever range of motion feels good for you today. And then we'll change directions. And then from table, keeping your left hand down, the right arm is going to come behind us, back by your knee, your hip, lift overhead, and to table. Let's do that 2 more times, reaching back and up as we inhale and exhale, coming down, and again, and table. And now the left hand reaches back towards your knee, your hip, and up and over to table, and 2 more times. Start to tuck your toes under and sink back your hips. Feel that stretch in your feet. Maybe it feels good, it might be a little tight. Again, just sink back as far as feels good for you. And then we'll rise up and untuck our toes. Sink back again, feel that stretch along the front of our ankles. Maybe pressing our fingers into the mat and lifting our legs up to deepen the stretch. And lower down. Let's come back to seated position of your choice. We inhale our arms overhead, palms to touch. Exhale, bring our hands to heart center. We'll do that 2 more times. And this time as we exhale, let's bring our thumbs to our foreheads for kind thoughts, to our lips for kind words, and to our heart center, for a heart that is open to both give and receive kindness. Thank you for joining me.